What food is overrated? The only reason should ever be eating activated charcoal is if you've got gas, or have overdosed on something in a medical environment. That shit can really fuck with your meds and food. It turns out there's a good reason why chemists don't stock that stuff in the wellness section. To add to that, I stopped watching those world's most expensive insert food item here when it was just like a scoop of good ice cream with a diamond in it and gold flake on top. It's not the world's most expensive. It's just a good ice cream with a diamond on it. Risking some serious downvotes here, but bacon. People who love it probably don't have to cook it themselves. Also, they probably don't have to clean up after cooking it either. It makes a mess, the smell stays for days, and it's not all that great for your health either. No thanks. I'll catch flack for this, but meat. I'm no vegan and I derive them constantly, but it's perfectly fine to just not eat meat for every meal or for a few days. I just had sauteed onions, kale, and beans for dinner, and it honestly tasted better than a big slab of flesh. Anyone who says Mexican food because it's the same 5 ingredients can kick rocks. The correct answer is Italian food because it's just pasta in 20 different shapes. It doesn't taste different just because you made it into little botas instead of strings. Chicken nuggets. I think it's kind of a meme as being something that snobby kids only eat. But I feel like the fact that it's so pervasive as something that is a main course makes me believe that there's this kind of esteem given to it that shouldn't be. Wastes the gold? In 1,000 years when all the gold has been panned out of Alaskan streams, future panners will still have a source of gold in our ancient shit rivers. They'll probably market it as rare archaeological prairie gold and charge accordingly. Any type of organic candy or snack food. Sorry to break it to you, but the organic doesn't make it healthier. Also, the pollen from GMO crops contaminates regular crops on a regular basis. Eat the corn chips and don't think too much about it. Quinoa is heavily overrated. Sure, it is all the essential amino acids in a single food. But my meals are never a single food. Chili with cornbread has all the essential amino acids too, and tastes a lot better than quinoa. Chai tea lattes. To me, it's hot milk, flavored with what shea butter lotion smells like with cinnamon. It gives me flashback to white chocolate, vomiting face. Don't hate it, but my heart is for matcha lattes, tea. Wagyu. I do not understand the hype. It's one of the most unpleasant things I have eaten, which is saying a lot considering how pro-meat I am. I'm still confused by the experience 2 years later. Dragon fruit. People act like it's the most ecstatic thing on their taste buds. It's extremely subtle in flavor. Not the life-changing buck-eyed squeal everyone gives it in their content. Are the evergreen almost unanimously considered overrated foods already here? Oysters and caviar? No? Well, I can vouch for oysters. Slightly solid salt water, pass. Roast turkey. So many better things to eat on Christmas Day. No Thanksgiving here in UK, but people insist on having a celebration of bland instead. Sushi. I don't hate it or anything, but I've only gotten it when I was with others wanting sushi. There are plenty other things I'd rather eat. Bacon flavored infused anything. Don't get me wrong, I love a couple of rashers as much as the next man, but come on, bacon fat washed whiskey, those Instagrammable burgers, burritos, etc., that are all covered in melted cheese. Don't cover things with liquid cheese. Drink it, coward. Those milkshakes that are overflowing out of a mason jar. Difficult to eat and don't taste any better than if they were in a styrofoam cup. Barbecue. Like you feel horrible after eating it. Way too filling. The people who lust over it are the same idiots who obsess over Elon Musk. Pho. There's so many other Vietnamese dishes and people go nuts for pho. Like, it's a common breakfast dish in Vietnam but nothing special. Caviar. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but for what they charge for it, I'd rather just eat the fish, which is cheaper and tastier. Gold-covered anything is a waste of money and the definition of superfluous excess since it doesn't add flavor and wastes the gold. Shark fins. Oop! Apparently it tastes bland and has little nutritional value. Poor sharks getting slaughtered for this. Dude, meow mix is delicious, even if it doesn't contain cats like on the packaging. Kinda a scam, but still tasty. Pineapple on pizza. People talk about it like it's either hot shit or literally shit, but it's just fucking mid. Chocolate. If it's mixed with say caramel or nougat that's another story, but just plain chocolate kinda sucks. Philly cheesesteak or pizza anywhere down south. It's basically flat bread. Up north is where good pizza is. Pasta. It tastes good, but it's not great. It's basically just flour and water with a little bit of egg. The $2,000 steak, $10,000 burger, $1,000 cocktail. All that overly priced bullshit. Totally overrated. Oh man! I'm about to get some hate. Onions unless they're battered and deep fried, and mushrooms. Not a food but the original monster. I'd rather drink straight soap, not much difference. Sushi, a sliver of raw fish on rice? I think it's a Japanese revenge for Hiroshima. Hungry face. Avocado. An overpriced condiment we now put on everything to make things cost $2 more. Pizza. There's a limit to how good it can be. Don't drive more than 5 miles for pizza. Broccoli. It is broccoli. Has no flavor, coarse, and bland. It is the devil's weed. Bacon. Everyone gets an absolute hard-on for it. It's good, but not that good. Can't believe nobody's said oysters yet. Salty mucus served in a shell please. Open thread. Control-F garlic bread, 0 results. I'm proud of you, Reddit. Lobster mac and cheese. A sad ruination of both the lobster and the mac. Scallops are relatively flavorless to me for something so expensive. Filet of beef. Little flavor and texture. Flank steak is way tastier. Kool-Aid pickles. It's just pure pandering to the southern illiterati. Definitely bacon. I love bacon, but it is not top 10 material. Nobody's said oysters yet? Okay, oysters are absolutely overrated. Maple flavored anything. Except syrup on pancakes or waffles. Avocado. Weird texture and bland taste. Guacamole too. Any food that your friends rave about, but you don't like. Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Just way too much grease. Artichokes, so much prep and work for like no payoff. I'm just here to defend cheese, tacos, fried pickles. The little packets in beef jerky that say do not eat anything that Salt Bae touches. Fuck that guy. Garlic can't be overrated. That's just not possible. Obituary. Fuck garlic bread. Do you need a reinforcement? Truffle. Absolutely ruins the flavor of dishes. Emo.